showing up for yourself because you ain't got malicious intentions to dim your neighbor's light at the end of the day. Were you not apologetic? And you ain't trying to dim your neighbor's light at the end of the day? Truly self-reflecting to go within? They saying what's your issue at the end of the day because you emotionally stable? They trying to antagonize your character at the end of the day to humiliate your character because you knew how to better yourself, to understand being mature at the end of the day, how to actually have a conversation with somebody at the end of the day with no malicious intentions. So they gotta sneak this shoe to get you out of character at the end of the day, only to realize they came short when it came to common sense, that everybody's not the same when it comes to relating at the end of the day, being real, and I say that respectfully. You know, when an innocent person gotta wear a mask to gaslight at the end of the day, with malicious intentions, it be the thought process of me. How when you truly understand your confidence to stay in your lane, to elevate and understand your true faith at the end of the day that God installed within you. You wasn't looking for a favor, let alone a handout. They understand how you treating yourself right when you choosing yourself to better yourself, not to dim your light. It be the thought process of me. An unhealthy habit that made you mentally unstable because they showed you was the norm at the end of the day, only to realize you was going the wrong direction when it came to pain, and only for you to realize you truly had to pray, to ask God for guidance when you don't worship the devil. The energy is different. When your neighbor don't understand at the end of the day that you are mentally, emotionally stable at the end of the day, to mentally go within and to understand, to adjust the pain, not to allow yourself to become victim because they want you to become your own worst enemy at the end of the day. When the enemy is watching you, want you to destroy your character at the end of the day. But that's not how God truly favored you at the end of the day. God installed within you favor. So you better yourself, to uplift yourself, not to discourage yourself, let alone kick your neighbor down because they don't see your worth. Your neighbor don't see your worth. It be the thought process for me. How when someone doesn't see your worth at the end of the day, but they truly see your anointing, that you truly are favored, they try to dim your light, discourage you with pain at the end of the day, only to realize they're not even treating themselves right when it comes to their health, because mental health is truly important. It be the thought process of me. They swear up and down everybody's the same when it comes to being emotionally unstable at the end of the day, but that's not how God allowed you to show up that day. They try to antagonize your character, only to realize they shortchanged themselves when it came to common sense, how you truly understood self-control to go within. I understand at the end of the day. I understood trauma and pain, dysfunctional folks. They showed me the wrong direction, but I understood at the end of the day that door was closed for all the right reasons. I'm here to better myself. I'm allowing my dreams to become my reality. Favoring the favor that God installed within me. I'm loving me. I'm showing up for me. I'm loving me, allowing my dreams to become my reality. I'm loving me, not to allow myself to become victim, to hurt myself with words at the end of the day because someone didn't know how to treat me right. It be the thought process for me. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. Never allow someone to dim your light because they didn't know how to show up for you. It be the thought process for me. How they try to discourage you because you have confidence within yourself to treat yourself right. They swore up and down that everybody was the same at the end of the day when it came to drama, and only to realize they only play in their face when it came to their mind games. At the end of the day, bothering an innocent person who understood their favor that God installed within them. They like, Naya, why you always talking about God? Because God allowed me to see a miracle within a miracle when I least expected. How truly favored I am. I'm catching my blessings right to left. How they try to discourage me at the end of the day. They threw spell work at me in a toxic way, but I was a believer to believe in myself at the end of the day that God allowed me to see another day. So at the end of the day, I was recognizing not to dim my light because of pain or let alone allow myself to hold myself back at the end of the day because someone didn't see my vision. It really be the thought process for me. How you choose yourself to better yourself. How you choose yourself to show up for yourself. How you choose yourself to mean what you say, to understand self-control, to go within, to understand that, wow, it wasn't an overnight process, healing trauma and pain, and everybody's not going to show up the same. And I say that respectfully, but I know how to respect my neighbor. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, with no malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully. All money ain't good money. I don't worship the devil, and I say that respectfully. I ain't got to discourage my neighbor, let alone psych them out their thought process. They free in their pockets of their eyesight at the end of the day, and I say that respectfully, but it's kind of funny how your neighbor would disrespect you, try to bring you out of character, only to realize that at the end of the day, they just a book by its cover, only for them to truly go within and self-reflect at the end of the day to realize that, wow, I shouldn't have did that day. I bother the innocent person who knew better. I bother the innocent person to disrupt their mindset at the end of the day, that they make them dysfunctional. He say, she say, definitely wasn't that enough. Only to realize, neighbor, you had enough. You was miserable beyond miserable at the end of the day. You didn't want someone to elevate faster than you, and was never a race. When you put someone in secret competition with you, only to realize that, wow, you dissed your own face, your own karma. Now you truly acting up. Now you truly need a whole straight body jack on your way to the ER, and I say that respectfully. Doctor, diagnosis, leave innocent people alone with your negative energy, and I say that respectfully. You swear up and down someone did spoke you in a toxic way to make you dysfunctional, only to realize it was not even an even exchange. Because the innocent person ain't got to play with spoke in a toxic way at the end of the day to recognize they are worthy to love themselves right in the most healthiest way when you try to dim their light when it comes to your pain. It's a thought process for me. How someone would truly sit there and play you close. How someone would sit there within sitting there and have so much to say about an innocent person when they truly woke. They woke beyond woke. Something that you couldn't get in tune with is understanding your confidence, neighbor. So you try to dim the light on the innocent person who didn't know how to play victim, who didn't have to play victim. It's the thought process for me. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. No need for no apology. It's a thought process for me. It's called stay in your lane and respect your neighbor. We all don't tie our shoe the same, but I know how to respect my neighbor regardless of my sexual orientation. At the end of the day, it really be the thought process for me. Naya genuine love, respect. I am the original owner of all my content, word for word, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. What's truly for you is going to show up for you. What's truly for you ain't going to go against you. What's truly for you ain't going to dim your light. What's truly for you ain't going to disrespect you, and I say that respectfully. Because respect is a two-way street, and loving yourself is not a crime. And being your authentic self, regardless if they call you whack, you corny, you a nobody. You whack, you corny, you a nobody. At the end of the day, as long as you choose you to better you, never allow someone to dim your light. Because someone took your kindness or weakness. They overlooked you at the end of the day. They wasn't supposed to be part of your journey, and that's okay. It's a thought process to me. They judge a book by its cover. They lied on your name. They disrespect you. They try to humiliate you. They spoke in a toxic way. They try to make you dysfunctional. They laugh too soon, and be the thought process to me. When you knew how to respect your neighbor, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. If the shoe fit, wear it. It's a thought process to me. Nobody said nobody's name. It be the thought process to me. Now you genuine love, respect. Loving yourself is not a crime. It's a thought process to me. Have a good day to the genuine ones only.